Hey, this is Sean Green from Pro 81 Athletics. I guarantee you if I were to play this moment for you, you will remember it. And you remember how awesome it was and how iconic it was for this man's career. Check it out. So you saw it. That was the famous crossover by Allen Iverson against Michael Jordan. Now we see the fact that he got separation from Michael Jordan. We understand that it was very, very, very cool to see that highlight. But we got to understand there were several skills that were possessed in that happening. See, when you watch Iverson, he didn't just step into space with his crossover. He maintained space, kept the ball in his pocket, and he really sold the move with his body language. So what we're going to do is break down the move for you to understand exactly what happened. What you can focus on is learning some ball manipulation. The pocket dribble is really, really important, something that we need to be able to sync our footwork up with our dribble sometimes. And also we need that to be able to change the pace of our dribble, give us time to read, or give us protection and access to our shot. So the first thing you need to master is that pocket dribble. First thing we want to have is a wide stance. We want to make sure that our hips are able to drop between our knees. We want to make sure we have a strong pound dribble to start off with, okay? After that pound dribble is nice and refined and nice and powerful, we want to make sure that we are able to pull that ball into our pocket. When I say pocket, we're pulling it right on our hip level right here. The hand stays on the back of the basketball. Never goes on the bottom of it. We want to make sure the hand stays on top when you are pulling for the pocket dribble. So what we're going to do is get 2 pounds, and then we're going to go straight into our pocket dribble. So that's your pocket dribble. You can do that on right and left hand. The next thing that he had was the ability to drop himself and maintain space. We call that footwork, drop footwork. So what you will have is a player who is able to split both of their feet at the same time with their dribble side foot, we call that our dribble foot, going forward at the time we're moving. So if we're doing drop footwork, we got to make sure we're able to snap our hips down immediately, get our chest over our knees and sell the drive, and be really convincing that we're trying to attack the basket, okay? So when I get into my drop, it's gonna be nice, quick, footwork is there. I wanna drop my hips, the ball goes straight to my pocket. Left hand also. Now that we have that drop footwork along with the pocket dribble, now we have to be able to tack forward out of our drops. And I mean absolutely explode forward. We're still going to maintain space between the defender and ourselves by splitting that stance down, but when we get the chance to get down, we have a quick read and then we're exploding out. So what I like to do a lot of times with my players is do drops to speed stops, and that's a way to stop to create space when the defender's on your hip, can free you up for that shot or other options. So right now we're going to cover drops to speed stops. It's a 3-step explosion, okay? Your drop counts as 1, and then you're going to start with the inside-outside stop. Now they're really biting on that drop. They're overplaying it. So when I notice they're shifting their body, shifting their weight to play towards the drive where the drop is going, now I have the ability to cross over. Exactly what Allen Iverson did to Jordan. He kind of tested the waters with one crossover with his drop, and then he had another one, and then he exploded out of that to a speed stop for the jump shot. cross. What you have to make sure is that your footwork matches your drop to explosion, so that way the defender really bites on that. So your footwork has to be the same for your drop cross that it was for your drop to make that successful. So now let's go ahead and put together that moment in time where Allen Iverson kind of made a stamp on his career when he put one of his moves to test with one of his favorite players that he grew up watching.